If you're waiting for your job to get easier before you start thinking about your next chapter, you may be waiting forever. Corporate is not settling, it's accelerating. When layoffs happens, 45 plus is impacted the most. It is not only happening in corporate, Amazon is adding robots in their fulfillment centers, replacing workers. And guess what? What workers are being replaced? Older workers. Hi, my name is Catherine Allen. I help women create freedom and purpose and income by building strategic online businesses that fit into their current life, not overwhelmed, not being overwhelmed while you are still on your job. Corporate isn't slowing down, it's speeding up. You may have heard of all the AI advancements that are happening weekly, not yearly. Many positions are easily replaced by AI, and as AI continues to advance, other positions will also be replaced. Expectations are rising, support decreases. So while you may have a job, more may be put on you without compensation, without recognition, but more of your time. Because if you have added work, you may already be putting in a lot of time, but it will increase with more work for you to do. It may tap into your evenings or into your weekends. When you are salary, especially, you are paid to get the work done. So if it takes evenings and weekends, you have to do that to get it done. Also, keep in mind that the leaders that are above you, they're under pressure. Everything trickles down to you, and that pressure mounts. The speed of change is leaving many behind. You cannot wait because waiting creates vulnerability. Waiting means decisions are made for you. Waiting leads to burnout. Also, when you wait, it keeps you reactive and not proactive. The goal is to have more control of your life by being proactive. Also, when you're waiting, all these changes are happening, you're being impacted. The waiting steals your confidence and your clarity because you are impacted by decisions that are made by others, and it can leave you in a space of uncertainty, a space of being at the disposal of others who do not see the value that you are bringing to an organization. And quite frankly, when decisions are made about layoffs, each employee just becomes the employee number. That is the sad truth. If you don't want to be vulnerable and be at the mercy of someone else making a decision about your livelihood, your income, think about starting a business on the side of your job. Start small, that way you won't create this overwhelm. Many people have the ideal of starting a business, but when they think about big business, it can become overwhelming and you never start. So, what I am suggesting is to think about starting small. Start with the skills or the personal life experience that you have. Some people think that it is out of their reach to start a business. But think about it. Most businesses, big or small, started with one idea that is a solution to a problem. Once that problem was identified, then the um, owner of that business created one offer. That is the solution to those who need it, and they're taking the action to build the business. So that is the same for you. Do you have an idea of a business where you are solving a problem for small businesses or for individuals? And what is important when starting a business is being consistent beats intensity. So you want to be very consistent in building this business. You want to block out time so that you can work on this business regularly because you are still on your job. So block out time weekly to build this business with the ideal that you have. I hear some folks saying, I don't have any time, but is that really true? Let's examine it. What shows do you watch regularly, consistently? So is that 2 or 3 shows? Then that could be an hour and a half, 3 hours. So pull time from those things to help you block out time to work on your business and set your goal with 30-minute blocks. Is it 30 minutes on Monday? Is it an hour on Wednesday? Whatever it is, create a schedule with blocks of time, but make it a goal to try to have 3 to 5 hours a week on your business. There are some things that you're probably doing, which a lot of us do. We like a couple of shows or we do stroll on social. What time can you pull from that? And then on the weekends, are you heavily into socializing with friends? Look at your schedule, be honest, and pull time from that to work on creating a business. It will make a difference. And anything in life that we want and we want it really badly, it requires sacrifice. Be willing to make the sacrifice. If you say, I want to create additional income, then how important is that for you? If you have been in a job or a career for some years or decades and you're feeling like, I don't want this anymore, then build something on the side as a goal to pivot. Some people love their jobs and they want to stay, and that is great. I believe that we should be doing something in our lives that we enjoy. If you don't enjoy your job and you hope to pivot to something else, then make the sacrifice that is needed. Your future changes the moment you diversify your income. A second income stream gives you options. Options equal power. Power equals peace. And peace equals the ability to choose and not wait. If what you want for yourself and for your family is very important, and you want to not fall into a position of the unexpected of being laid off, because the projections are that the upcoming year, 2026, a lot of jobs will be lost. You do not want to find yourself in a position that you are laid off, and especially if you are 45 plus. Do not ignore this warning and find yourself in a place that you lose your job, you don't have a second income. It could take you 6 months to a year or longer, perhaps, to find another job. Do not find yourself in that place. If you're tired of waiting for a sign, this is your sign. Check out the link below that I have for a guide for you. It's free. It's entitled Tap into Your Zone of Genius and Monetize It. I have an AI prompt inside of it where you would put in information about your skills and your life, and it would give you some options for a business that will fit well for you. If you prefer, you could just drop the comment options and I will get it to you. I thank you for coming by to watch this video. Do come back because I will have other videos around building a second income, creating the life that you want, and taking action. So until the next video, I hope that you will always think about your options, know that you have options, and exercise those options. See you on the next video.